Hey guys, Sarah here. It is very early in the morning on the last day of February 2021. I felt like, even though I did a long video hiatus and then I did one yesterday and I kind of thought like, okay, I'll be back in like 3 months, I had to come back sooner because like I got Skittles pajamas. His real name is Stoker, but he only responds to Skittles. So he's got pajamas. Look at him. He says, "Hello, my name is Skittles, and I'm wearing pajamas. I love my pajamas." I had to share it with you. I felt like this was breaking news, and much more interesting than talking about depression. But you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit more about depression. One of the reasons that I've been especially depressed the last month or two is that I'm still trying to quit nicotine. But I'm actually being a lot more successful this time because I have this little white thing here on my desk, and it has a lid with a timer lock on it. So what I do is, I'll vape a little bit and then I'll lock it up for a few hours, and it's really helping me cut back slowly. The reason I'm having such a hard time quitting isn't because of the cravings. Like, I can manage cravings. Like, my brain always wants something stupid, and I'm always telling myself no. The problem is that I get super, super depressed quitting nicotine. It's a stimulant. It's a pretty strong stimulant. And I'm just very sensitive to it. It disrupts my sleep. It makes me more anxious and this is when I'm using it. It's disruptive to my sleep. It makes me more anxious. It's just no good. And but as soon as I start cutting back, my mood crashes so hard. It's like I've tried to quit cold turkey before, and oh my god, like, I still felt bad over a month later, and that is such a long time to feel so terrible. But when I tried to use nicotine patches, they gave me massive rashes. A doctor suggested it might be the adhesive I was reacting to, so I tried a bunch of different brands. All of them left these big rashes on my body that lasted for like weeks. Like, I just had red marks everywhere for weeks. And so then I tried like the nicotine gum and the lozenges. But I also have a really sensitive digestive system, and it caused a flare of ulcers. So I can't do it orally like that. I can't do the patches. Quitting cold turkey is awful for me. So awful. And you can increase Wellbutrin, a medication, to fight off a lot of those effects, but the problem is that that is part of the suite of psych medications that I'm given for my depression and stuff. And then when I had a higher dose of Wellbutrin last year, I had a freaking seizure. I had a seizure. So that's another thing. I just never should have started doing nicotine. Terrible idea. Worst idea I've had in a while. Because I started as an adult. Like, I knew what I was doing and I still did it. Very dumb. So the safe is great because it's allowing me to pull back my nicotine use really slowly over the course of weeks while still using vaping, which is the most convenient, and it's my favorite anyway. And so I have in my journal little ticky boxes for how many hours a day I have them locked up, and I've gotten up to like 12 hours a day on some days. I'm going to increase it more dramatically, but it's been I'm like down to 50% of my usage at the beginning of the year. And the nice thing is that the withdrawal symptoms aren't severe, but it does leave me very low. So I'm just kind of like timing it with winter, like the darkest part of winter, and then just nicotine withdrawal, protracted nicotine withdrawal. I haven't been doing anything. Of course, I say that, and I am doing things. I'm just doing things so slowly that it doesn't feel like anything. One thing that I forgot to mention in my last video is that my romance novel is totally done, totally edited, and it's out being shopped to editors. It's a contemporary romance rom-com. It's called You've Got Nudes. I've talked about it before. Anyway, it's out shopping now. So I accomplished that, and that's not a small thing. And I am very pleased with that, and hopefully something good happens from there. So that's more of what I've been up to. But I'm gonna keep this video short because honestly, I just want to go back to sleep. I am so jealous of my dog right now. So, you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later eventually. You know, months or years. Bye!